4,250. Okay. What about others?
So I have just started with the introduction part and having 150 something points. So I haven't started
Okay.
it the admin part, but
Mm-hmm.
just started with the.
Okay. Fine. No problem. If you start itself, it is a good thing. But you can start. I mean, go slowly itself. No, not in a hurry. Just I wanted you guys to start. That's it. Okay. Fine. So let me share my screen. Okay, and I'm just sharing you one thing, which will be very useful throughout your Salesforce career, or I mean, in whatever, no matter whatever role you are into. Okay, so it will be very useful thing. So I'll just share you that point. Okay, so here you got to see. So there are two links. So one is glossary. So that is Salesforce glossary. So glossary in the sense like it is like for example dictionary. Okay, you know dictionary. What is dictionary? So it will have this I mean like meaning to the terms. Okay, for example, account means what is account. Account team means what is account team. For you to understand better. Okay, so that's why dictionary is there, right? So if you don't know any word which is you have not heard before, then we can use this dictionary easily, right? The same way, I mean, nobody knows Salesforce, right? So nobody knows Salesforce from the starting. So everybody is coming through learning phase and I mean, taking some hands-on, and then only they're going to, I mean, work on daily basis, and then only they can gain some experience. Okay, so now you are into learning phase, so that is very important phase. Okay, so in this learning phase, you may have come across many unique terms or new terms, okay, which is not getting connected to you. Okay, so sometime you may think what is this and what is that and all those things. So for that, Salesforce has made it easily. So they have this okay, so they have this glossary which is in a alphabetical order, or if you want to search any any like any term, you can click on this alphabet, then it will be displayed. Okay, so for example, if I click on J, it's loading. Okay. Okay, I'm like I'm getting some error. Yeah, it is coming. So I've clicked on J, so it is taking me to alphabet J. Okay, so if I need anything, I can check in this thing. Okay, check in this abbreviation. So here it is. So only we have two or three, yeah, three terms in J, so it is less. And so this glossary contains everything. So from A to Z. So admin, consultant, developer, whatever role you are, business analyst, whatever role you are in the Salesforce, then you can easily connect it to it. Okay, connect it very easily. So that this is from A to Z. You can have this thing. And another one is Salesforce essential glossaries. That is essential. What is essential? So is there any idea? So which is very important, or we can come across daily. So that is essential. Okay. So here you got to see some essential thing, and this will be very useful for you also. So all the essential terms has been given with the image itself. Okay, so you can easily read that and get to know what does these terms are known as. Okay, so I'm just dragging this. Yeah, so only few who we have here. So rest of the thing you'll be having in this glossary. Okay, so I'll just share this with you in chat box, which will be very useful for you. Okay, so this one and this one. So whenever, I'm damn sure that you'll be stuck in some point while going through trial and all those things on in upcoming topics and all. So if you don't know anything, or if you are coming across any new term, then you can easily search here and get a clarity. Okay, so you can search later, or if you have some enough time, then you can read once or twice all these things, then you'll be getting a clarity. So if you read this, so only some few of the things you'll be getting connected. Okay, so remaining thing, this and all. So once after, I mean teaching the topic, only then you'll be getting to know this one, and also this one also. So few things, so like account and all, you can easily relate it to it. Okay, account, contact. So those things are very common and general terms. So that only you can read. So you can leave all the rest things which is you feel that is not relevant. Okay. So as of now, I'm telling. So later on, you can read. You have to read all those things. Okay. So that then only you'll be getting a clarity on this. Okay. So this one is a good guide for you. Okay. And so we'll see some of the standard things, standard objects. Okay. So first is we'll go to new opportunity. Okay. So we'll check by this. What is opportunity? Go to this. Here you'll find opportunity. Okay. So can you read this?
Opportunities track your sales and pending deals.
Yeah. So opportunity in other case it is known as deals. Okay. So what is deal? So any idea on that? What could be the deals? So what is the main thing which is into deals? So normally I'm asking, not the sales host. Generally, what is deal?
Now for example, for sales of a company, we can track for that
Mm-hmm.
how much sales gone and how much sales is
Mm-hmm.
pending. Like we had already made a deal,
Okay.
and
Okay. So what is the main thing in deal? You're tracking the sales. What do you track? The most important thing. What is the thing?
Buying and selling of goods.
Buying and selling. Okay. Another word, another thing. Customer.
uh, revenue,
Contracts.
Sorry.
revenue.
Right. Who told revenue? Okay. So very good. Revenue is the main thing. So where we can have the opportunity. Okay. So that is opportunity deal. So here we have some information that is for opportunity information. So let me know whether So opportunity is standard object or custom object?
It's standard object, sir.
Standard object. Okay, correct. So okay, so we'll go through this important information. So why it has been kept private? Any idea?
It's revenue, so everybody can track it. So if you put it
Okay,
private, then the users or so authorized person can track it only.
yeah, correct, exactly. So if you want to make it private, then you can make this private. Okay, or if you don't want to do, then you just undo this. And here comes the opportunity name. So what is your opportunity name? So what is the, so whatever you name it, you can enter here. That is, for example, what to say, any brand name or any client name also you can give, so and so. Okay, that you can give. And here account name is there. Account names, if you click on this, okay, we'll add something here itself. Okay, so opportunity ABC Corp. Okay, so ABC Corp, it has been added. So account name is optional. So even though for your better understanding, I'll add the account name also. Okay, so account is also an object, right? Account is also an object. So here, so this one record type, just click on next. So we are adding a new account. Okay, so account in the sense, so we'll go to this one and just go to this one, account. So can I read this?
An
An
account
account.
is an organization,
Hmm.
company, or consumer that you want to track, for example, a customer, partner, or competitor.
Yeah. So what do you understand in this?
The account may be a company, consumer, or organization.
Yeah. So company name or anything you can give. Okay. So for example, I'll just to avoid confusion. Search account. So I have given this as opportunity name as ABC. Okay. So now we are adding at the account. So account name next. Okay. So now account name as ABC Corp. Okay. So assume this as account. And there is a parent account. Why there is a parent account? Because there may be some subsidiary. Okay, so subsidiary in the sense that for example, one company has some other group also. Okay, so that is for example, if a company is there in MNC, they'll be having some travel industry, or they'll be having some other industry. Okay, so that is how, which parent account is there, so that you can add here. So this is optional, so you can ignore it, or if you want to add anything, you can add it by here clicking on this one. Okay, so again, you need to create a account for parent account also, so same thing. Okay, so account number, so that is also optional. Okay, account side, so this and all is a client information. Okay, client or customer information, where you can enter here, that is account number, account site, and type. So what is type? Type in the sense, so what is the type this account, okay, this account belongs to? That is either prospect. So prospect is so may I know what is a prospect? Any idea what is prospect? What is prospect? Any idea? Easy, very easy thing. So even it can relate to you in day-to-day life, or any one point of your lifetime. Yes, what is prospect? Don't wait for definition. You just tell me your definition.
Prospect is like probability.
So no, what you told?
Probability.
Probability. No, not that's not the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, any other? Prospect. No idea.
Potential
No, sir.
consumers.
Yes, potential customer. Sorry, consumer or customer. Yeah, both are right. So prospect is another way. So I think here we don't have that glossary prospect. Okay, so pros, prospect is potential customer, or you can say as inquiry. Okay, or you can say as a uh, showing interest in buying some products. So these are all known as. So yeah, in short, so buying something. So for example, well, if what to say, if like for example, if you are going to purchase some vehicle, then what you'll do is first you'll gather some information. Okay, so that is on your aspect. Okay, so what the company will do, okay, the company prospect is you. Okay, so you're showing interest in buying some vehicle, so then you will become a prospect to the company. Okay, so because you are inquiring it, so say for example, you are inquiring for the price and all those things, what is like showroom price and etc etc. So when you will be getting delivered, so when it will be delivered, and what are the other things, so what is the mileage, so all these things you'll be inquiring up, right, with the I mean like automobile industry. So then you are the prospect for them. Okay, so that is first level of information. Okay, first
So
level of Hmm.
we can say that we are lead for them, right?
Yeah, exactly. First prospect, then it will come as a lead. Okay, first information is prospect, so that can be of lead also, right? So this
Yes.
one, yeah, is prospect. Okay,
We
it's not there. Okay, leave it. So this is the thing for prospect,
त्याला
and it's a
लॉगिन
type.
करून घे ना मी आता.
And next one is customer direct. Okay, so customer direct in the sense, so directly customer is buying. Okay, so that directly is coming and buying because he know all these things, so he's buying directly. And customer channel, so the customer comes from any channel. Okay, so there could be any reference or any other thing, so he's coming from another channel. And channel partner or reseller and installation partner. So what is the type you need to select here, technology partner or other. Okay, and this is also optional. And what is next, industry. Okay, industry, which industry does it belongs to. Okay, there's a customer belongs to agriculture, apparel, banking, biotechnology, chemicals, communication, all those things are there, so you can select anyone which they belong to. Okay, not randomly. And next is rating. So hot, warm and cold. Okay, so hot means you'll be getting delivery very quickly. Warm means little bit later. Cold means very, I mean, it will take around a long time. Okay, so that is the rating given over here. And phone, fax, and all those things, website and ownership, public, private, subsidiary, or other. So public, what is a public thing? Or private, public is known to all. Private is only, I mean, private thing. Subsidiary. So if we, so this is public company, you can say government or something like that. And private means your own, like a private limited you have. So that depends on your client. And if you are a subsidiary of any other companies, so that is you can select here. and other also. So if there is no other things apart from the three, you can select other. So here, how many employees is there? You can enter over there. So SIC code is you can leave as it is, and address you can enter all the information. So that is billing address, shipping address. Why there is shipping address given? Because if you are sending some product, then it will be useful for shipping address and billing address also. It will be helpful for future needs or information if you want to. Next is additional information. So that is customer priority. So it is whether customer is asking very, I mean, very urgently or very in high priority, you can give high, low, or medium. Okay. And SLA expiration date. SLA is service level agreement. Okay. So that expiration date also you can select, and number of locations is there, and active, whether it is yes or no. So whether this account is active or not, you can select here. And SLA, so that is categorized into gold, silver, platinum, and bronze. So which one you want, you can select. So and this one is also optional, additional information. Just have a look. So upsell opportunity, and here we have type of installation, performance, mileage, and issue. So this one you can. So what is this one? What is this
Type
one,
of
Manas?
type of
Sorry?
installation.
No, no,
Type of installation.
I'm not asking that one. So this one, what is refers to? So this one, not name. So what is refers to? We have already seen before something.
It's field.
Sorry? Yeah, yeah, field, correct. Field. So and what this one is known as?
Multi-select.
Multi-select. No, there is another term, I mean, topic we have seen. So what is that topic named as? Apart from multi-select. So multi-select is, okay, so that is a subterm. So what is the
Pick
main
list.
term? Yeah, exactly. Pick list. Okay, so this is the pick list. You can add pick list over here also. So that is what it is shown. So I'll click on save. Okay, so we got some error. Okay, we have some validation rules over here, so that's why it's getting error. So let me give this number. So we can see that validation rule thing later. So if we give 9, then only it will get saved. I think. Okay. So it should be more than 10 numbers. So then only it will be saved. So that is known as validation. Okay. So I have validation created on that earlier. So that's why it is showing an error. So right now it is okay. And so what we did now, so account name you have created, correct? So ABC Corp account name you have created. Okay, so here if you check, there will be ABC Corp. So select that account name, and next we come to, so can you understand what we did right now? So we have created just account. Okay, account object we have created, and the account company details we have entered. That's it, and we are back to opportunity. Okay, so next is type. So type, for example, existing customer, upgrade, replacement, downgrade, or new customer. So assume this as a product. Okay, so for product, so that if there is, you are selling a product, then definitely you'll be accompanying with or building a rapport with the customer. So that is the thing type here. That is existing customer, upgrade, existing customer, replacement, downgrade, or new customer. Okay, and lead source. Okay, so lead, what is lead? What is lead?
First, first information, point of first information.
Point of first information, where it comes from, correct? So
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it comes from, so on what basis? So here you can check a lead is a, so can you read this?
A lead is a sales prospect who has expressed interest in your product
Product
or
or
service.
company, yeah. So lead is a sales prospect. So lead is also a sales prospect who has expressed interest in your product or company. Okay. So before some time, I explained you one thing. So if the customer is showing interest in buying your product, then he is a lead or prospect, or first level of, first buyer or new buyer, whatever you can say. So mainly we can name it as lead or prospect. Okay, so that is the thing. And that lead, what is a lead source? Okay, so now you know what is lead. What about lead source? So can you see this and tell me?
Like the customer or prospect inquiring from the source, we can put here, like
Hmm,
from online or
correct.
phone inquiry,
Yeah,
something.
exactly. So if it is, if the customer is interested in buying your thing, he will, what he will do, he will enter his name, mobile number, email address, and then he will submit from sitting inside the home through website. Okay, so that is web. Next, phone inquiry. So he will straight away call up by searching your contact number in Google. So he will call up. That goes as a phone inquiry. Partner referral. So it's, for example, he's in partnership with any some other or any other customer. Okay, they are in partnership or whatever it is. So he refers. Okay, you can buy this product. So it is very good. So he recommends you to buy your company product. So that comes under partner referral. Next is purchase list. So that is one another type of list. So if you have any purchase list, then you can select that. And other, if you don't fall in this any category out of four, you can click on another other. Okay. So next, so here comes the important thing, that is amount. So what is the amount? You can enter here, and close date. So when it is getting closed, for example, this one is not entered a value. Okay. So this one close date, when it is, when this deal is getting closed. Okay, so opportunity will be closed. So that opportunity, when it will get, when we can get it closed. So the date you can select. Okay, so that is the thing. And next step in the sense, what is the next step with the customer? So that you can enter. Okay, so that you can enter. And stage, so what is the stage? So here comes the other aspects of the stage, I mean to say, like prospecting in the sense that is first, it is in the initial level. Qualification in the sense, so they're checking up your documents, and all those qualifications are whether you are eligible to purchase that vehicle or whatever it is. So that comes like, if you are going to purchase through cash, then there'll be no such thing will be happening, because you'll be giving your this thing, government ID proof and all those things, and you are getting from the cash. If you're going from bank, or you're going to bank EMI and all those things, then they will check whether you are qualified. Okay, so they will have your their own verification, all those things, so that will happen. And next is need analysis. So if there is qualification is not done up to mark, then they will be needing some analysis. And that analysis is also the product analysis. So they will check the product. And next, what is the value proposition? So what value they propose to you? Okay, for example, vehicle cost 5 lakhs, then that value they will propose. And decision makers. So again, decision makers is they need to check whether they need to decide whether it is like okay to perform further. Picture analysis, again, that thing, and proposal and price quote. So quoting the price again, so there is final quote, proposal or final price. And here comes the negotiation. So for example, so they are quoting some price 5 lakhs or 6 lakh, then you are not able to, you are not ready to go with that particular price or quote, then you can go for negotiation or review. Then you can review the price, and then you can go for negotiation. So once the negotiation is done, so for example, they are asking for 5 lakhs, you are negotiating something, and you are going with the 4 lakh 50. So now in this case, they are not agreeing upon. Okay, so what happened? And you two are not ready to go with that amount. Okay, then what will happen? It will come to closed lost. Okay, so why it is closed lost?
The lead is not interested
Value is
anymore.
okay. What is another thing? You're not buying the product.
We lost the deal.
Yeah, you lost the deal. So that's then you can give the complete end date, and then you can close this. So if you're not buying the thing, the product, then it is coming to close lost. What happened if for okay, so if he's ready to buy 5 lakhs, then what will happen after the negotiation?
Close.
Okay, okay, we'll go for 4,80,000. Okay, the dealer is also accepting. So what will happen the next step after the negotiation or review? That is
Closed
Close
one.
one.
closed zone. That's it. Closed zone means he got the this thing product. Okay. So and probability. So what is the probability? So somebody told me that what is when I asked for prospect, they told probability. Okay. So probability is different from prospect. Probability is the percentage or the value or what to say. We are giving some faith. Okay. For example, this
Chances of
person is,
winning.
yeah, success of winning. Yeah, good, correct term. So probability, how, for example, say like this probability we are entering here is 80%, then we have some success of winning or faith upon that customer that he is going to buy the product. Okay, so that is 80% means there is more high chance because he can buy no, say not every customer will buy on the same day, right? So they may buy like today they will inquire, they'll buy after a week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, after one month, after 2 months. So it it changes. Okay, so you're sure shortly. Okay, so like thinking like this customer is going to buy for 80% probability is there, then you can give that probability. Why? Because if you are setting this probability, then you can able to easily follow up with the customer more, and you can show your interest with the customer, and the customer will also get convinced to buy the product. Okay, so that is the thing probability you are giving here. And search campaign. So campaign in the sense, so new campaign. So what is campaign?
It may be a platform from like social media, advertisement actually.
Advertisement. Okay. Campaign is advertisement. Okay, so campaign is what type of advertisement?
Maybe on a social media platform or
We can say that the deal name, if the deal is going for next 2 months, so that camp will be go for the 2 months, so that we can give particular name that camp or that deal.
Campaign is an event that is organized to achieve a goal.
Okay, that's it. Any other answers? No.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so read this.
The card.
Yeah, can you read this?
A marketing initiative
Yeah.
such as an advertisement, direct mail, or conference that you
Okay.
conduct in order to generate prospect and build brand awareness.
Awareness. Okay. So yeah, so the answers was correct. Were correct. So there is advertisement, direct mail, conference. So whatever it is, you are conducting in order to generate the prospects. So only when you conduct a campaign, then the prospect you can generate will come to us, and that will be as a, that will change as a closed zone. Okay, so if you campaign only, you'll be getting to know like what product you are going to sell, and the customer, the customer is coming to you. So all these things are collaborated, and that is known as campaign. So only if you campaign, then the customer will know what you are selling, so what product you are selling. Okay, unless or until if you are making the product and you are keeping in your godown or something, so in the automobile industry or some place, okay, then the customer will not know, okay, so what product you are selling. So based on that only your campaign. For example, so you are going to any malls or say like any other say take some public place where they'll be having some one or two vehicle, so that is that could be a four-wheeler or two-wheeler. So have you noticed that?
Yes, sir.
So that is a campaign. Okay, so they'll be having like two or three vehicles, and they'll be putting it at the center of the mall. So where whenever the customer goes to mall, they will be having that, I mean, okay, they'll be asking some inquiry, and that is generated as a prospect. Okay, so that is the thing called campaign. Okay, so what a campaign name you can give, so that depends on your product. Okay, so and the campaign also is one of the object. Okay, so what is the campaign name you can give, and whether it is active or inactive you're going to perform. Okay, and what is the type? So type is conference, webinar, trade show. So all these are advertisement, so types. Okay, so whatever you can select, you want to select, you can select here. Okay, advertisement, banner ads. Yeah, there is banner ads also, you have seen, right? So there is a big hoardings and all those things will be there. No, that is known as banner ads. So this type of campaign is being held. And status, whether you have planned or in progress or completed or aborted. Okay, so that's status. So assume just you're having a automobile industry, and what are the things you'll do, you can relate that to Salesforce, then it will be easy thing. Okay, so status is there, status also you can select, and start date, end date. Start date in the sense start date of the campaign, end date of the campaign, and what is the expected revenue in campaign, like how many customer has given you some information to contact you later, or you have given your I mean like information to the customer to contact them later. Okay, so that information you have, so whether you can easily cross check later, and you can have your expected revenue. So that is not the actual revenue or final revenue and all those things, that is only the expected revenue. So it could change. For example, your expected revenue is 1 crore, then it may change up to 1.5 crores, 2 crores, and all those things, right? So that is expected revenue, you can check. I mean, that is based on your analysis. Okay, and next is budget cost, budgeted cost in campaign. So what is the cost you are spending in campaign? Okay, so that you can able to enter here. What is the actual cost in campaign? So how much did you spend in campaign? Okay, did you spend in campaigning? So that, and what is the expected response? So first level of information you will get from the customers. So by keeping that information, you can easily enter this percentage. So this may relate to some other term also. So may I know what is that term? Just now we saw before some time. We were discussing about that. So similar to this expected response, there is another one where we saw just now. So what is the thing?
Accepted winning.
No, another word. See the percentage.
Probability.
Sorry,
Probability.
probability. Correct. So there is similar to the probability. So what is the expected response percentage you can give? So numbers sent in campaign. So what are the numbers? Parent campaign, if anything is there, parent campaign. Okay, all this information you can put and save the record. That's it. Campaign. Okay, where is that? Yeah. So primary campaign source, you can check here and add the new campaign. Okay, And this is one is also optional, but I'm explaining for you under better understanding. So this one is also optional. And next one is additional information. So this is again another one, order number, current generators. So this one all you already know. So this depends on your product and the client information. So only when you have information you can enter, or you'll be entering the dummy data here. Okay, if you want to check, or if you have more time, then you can enter some dummy data here and you can check tracking number like 1 2 3 4 and all those things. So next one, the main competitors. So main competitors in the sense of Hyundai, the competitor is Tata, Maruti, whatever it is. So that you can give here. And delivery and installation status, in progress, yet to begin, or completed. Okay, what is the delivery or installation status, that also you can enter. So all this enter and you can save the record. So now opportunity is created. Okay, so is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so opportunity is done. Next we'll be having leads. Okay, create new lead. So lead, we are taking up the customer information, that is some basic information. Okay, that only you'll be taking in that lead. So salutation, Miss, Mr., Doctor, Professor, whatever it is. First name, last name you just enter. Okay, and company name. So company name you can enter, what is the company name for that customer, you can enter. So here you can notice only the this one required fields you can enter. Rest of them are optional only. Okay, rest of them are optional only. You can either enter or you can just leave it as it is, right? So we'll check what is the other thing. Company, okay, mandatory. Title, it is not required, optional. Lead source, lead source you can give, because you are you want to know from where the lead is coming from, right? So lead source you can give, but they are given optional, so we just make it as a mandatory. And industry, so again the same. So which industry does the customer belongs to, and what is the annual revenue. So revenue of the customer, okay, that is a CTC. So annual CTC and all those things. Phone, mobile, so again phone or mobile should be the mandatory thing, but they have given here optional. And even email should be mandatory, but also they are given optional. And if they have any website, for example, they are having some business running, or they have their own organization or whatever it is, so some businessman and all those things, they'll be having their own website, correct? So that type of customer is also interested to buy. I mean, that type of customer is only interested to buy mainly, right? So that website name you can give if they have their website address. Or lead status, so here comes the lead status. So open, so if the lead status is open, then it is not contacted. So you have just got your information freshly, and you are ready to call them back after making some arrangements. Okay, next is working contractor. So you are working on that lead, for example, document collection, analysis, negotiation, uh, anything like review, product analysis, customer qualification, verification, whatever it is, that is working contractor. Next is close converted. So closed is close converted and close not converted. So close converted means so it is converted, okay, and close not converted means it is not converted. So converted to I mean like lead, or like, sorry, converted to any other type. Okay, that is rating. So again, rating is hot, warm, and cold. So hot is you'll be getting immediately, or very soon. Warm, it will take time. Cold is also, cold will take more time than warm. And address information, general. Additional information about the product. So if you click on this, it will come like a series or serial numbers. For example, any electronic product you take, there will be a series number written over there to make this unique. Okay, so to make this differentiate with the other electronic products. which is similar to the company or brand, whatever it is we call. So that product of series we can select here. So this one you just leave primary, yes or no, that's it. So lead is, so only this type of information you can provide. So in this only mandatory information you can provide, that is name, last name, company, lead source, lead status you need to provide, and another thing, mobile number and email address. Okay, so only these type of information is mandatory. All right, and next is contacts. So go to click new contact. Here you're going to give the contact person, contact name of a person that is associated with the account. Okay, so that we are going to give here. So same thing, name, first name, last name, account name, title, home, mobile phone number, birth date, department, reports to which contact. So for example, so for example, that is account. Okay, so you are creating an organization and you are creating multiple contacts, and for which contact he is referring to. Okay, so there is Jack Rogers. So assume that this person is the IT manager or very, I mean, like CEO, whatever it is, this thing. So you are creating another person in the same organization. Then what you can do is you can select to here, report to this person. Okay, so again, lead source, mobile, email, fax, assistant phone number, and address information. This is general. And language, so what language they know, because we are not dealing only with the domestic customers. If we are dealing with the international customers also, the language may change. Okay, so that language, so what is the level, secondary, tertiary, or primary. Okay, that level you can select here. And description again, so what is the purpose of which you are creating this contact, so that also you can enter here in description and you can save the record. Okay, so yeah, so these are some of the standard objects where you can add, and other things are there such as, yeah, so it is mixed up with the custom objects. So these are some of the main standard objects. So custom objects we can have, or we can have the freedom to create more, and we can have, I mean, like add more fields and all those things we can add easily. But standard objects we have some limits, where in custom we can able to create our own based on the requirement what we get from the customers, right? So this one, okay, so this one link has been given, this link also has been given. So yeah, if you are okay, if you're going ahead with any new thing, then if you don't know that exact particular term or whatever you got stuck in between, then you can use this glossary. That will be very useful or important thing for you. Okay, so here see, contact means people who work for the accounts. Accounts means what? Just now we saw, right? Account mean what is account? What is account? Am I audible?
Yes,
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 sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, what your account? What is account?
Fund is like the source of leads,
See,
means
account is
contact
just
number
like
and
no, not that is not account. Account is just a company or organization. That is known as account. Okay, so here read that thing, contact term. Read fully.
People who work for the accounts,
Yes,
for
stop it,
example.
stop it. So people who work for the accounts is known as contact. Okay, so then if people who work for the accounts means what is account then? So now you got to know what is account. So if you are working in if you're working in an organization, so then there will be employee. Okay, for example, the same example you apply here. So that account is organization and the employee is people. I mean like contact. Okay. So here read the example now. For example,
For example, Adam Smith worked at Dreamscape Flowers
flowers.
and is the contact for the account.
Yes. So what you got to know here, for example, I'm telling Adam Smith works at Tech Mahindra. Okay. And and he is the contact for the account. So now what is the thing means? So Dreamscape, instead of that, you can have Tech Mahindra as a reference or example. So Adam Smith works at Tech Mahindra. So now Tech Mahindra is an account. Adam Smith is a contact. Understood?
Yes, yes, got it.
So that information only we are going
Yes,
to
sir.
give here. So account is different, contact is different. So account means always remember that is a company or organization. Contact means who is working in the organization, whom we are contacting. Okay. So for example, if any doubt in leads or opportunity or whatever it is, whom you call, you'll either you'll directly call CEO. No, right? So
No,
then you'll be having some point of contact, correct? So that could be the IT manager or finance manager, whatever it is, delivery manager example. So they are the contacts, right? So that is the thing. So like this you can search all the terms available here and you can learn it easily. So even it is very useful for your interview. For example, if your I mean like interview person is asking you regarding campaign member, if you say this, okay, if you say this, then you're answering us one question. I mean like yeah, you're answering one question. So again he will say, for example, he or she doesn't have to go with any other question after this. Okay, then it will be a good thing for you. Or otherwise, if you don't say this, then he or she may even more dig questions to answer to get answer from you. Okay, so that is even she or he can able to ask any other unique terms also. So to avoid that, so read all these things and that will be useful for the interview. Okay, so that is the point. So because in interview they'll be asking not only in the coding type of thing, also they will ask about the this one definition and all those things. Okay, so that is functional and technical, both are combined, known as Salesforce. Okay, so they'll be asking this any type of questions they may ask. So like they will ask what is email template. Then if you can answer this at least 2 lines, then you may who knows, you may get cracked that interview, right? So all the other questions you have answered, for example this one, you have read it from here and you are answering this, then there is a chance of you getting selected. Okay, so we have n number of terms definition available, just go through. Okay, so this will be more than enough for you to understand all the upcoming topics. Okay, so what is today's I mean like tomorrow's task is okay, so create the glossary. So how much you can read, that much. Okay, read glossary and create accounts opportunity. Just give dummy data, no issue, whatever you give, you can delete it later also, and you're using your own org only, right? So you have the freedom of giving the dummy data. If you are using your employers your office org, right, then you can't use dummy data and all. Okay, so that freedom you have in your own org. And what is the other thing we saw? Lead campaign. Okay, Anything left?
Contact.
Sorry,
Contact.
contact, right? Yeah, contact. Okay, so also including this trial ad also. Okay, trial ad as well. Trial ad is mandatory for daily task. Okay, fine. So we'll be having a session tomorrow. Okay, yeah,
Sir,
yeah. Tell
can you
me.
again show how to navigate to glossary? That helps one.
Glossary. You just type glossary here. So that's why I showed you here,
Yeah.
right? So type Salesforce glossary, then
Okay.
just type, I mean, click on first link and then second link. Second link, you'll be having only few terms which is essential in Salesforce. But if you click on first link, then you'll be having more. First link, you'll be having all the terms in Salesforce. So better is first one, go through first one and then go for second one. Okay. So I've already given in chat. So make use of it.
And
Okay. Or
you also said that, sir, make that lead course mandatory.
mhm.
That we should do in field and relationship only, no, sir?
Which one is asking?
In lead,
Yeah,
we have lead course,
lead source. Okay.
new lead.
Yeah,
Is,
yeah, got it. Yeah, tell me.
lead course. So you said to make it mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
No. That means this you can't make mandatory because it is the standard object. Okay. So I told like this one you should mark mandatory. Okay, Salesforce has given optional, but you just enter it for your easy understanding later. We can get through reports also. So later if you want to check any so lead so like for example this particular lead is coming from which source, or the couple of for say like 50 or 60 lead, you need to know from which source they are coming from. So based on that only you can increase that source, correct? Right, phone inquiry or web details, so you can enhance your website, all those things you can do. So that based on that only I told that make it as a mandatory. Okay, you don't need to change anything because it is a standard objects. Only for the custom objects you need to change that thing, and we have the freedom to change whatever we want. So for say like profiles and pick list, multiple pick list, so all this goes on, right? So for this you can easily so this is standard objects, you cannot change anything here. So that's the thing. For example, if you are creating a leads for your client, okay, for your client requirement, you have the object named as lead as a custom objects, then you
yes, sir.
can make this required field. So right now it is standard. Got my point?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. So we'll connect tomorrow and I'll be sharing the recording in some time. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.